let's move past all the interesting details and get to the real fun, the wonderful ride around the park. The engineer first puts on his gloves, oils all the moving parts, and loads some passengers. Then he opens the throttle and pushes the Johnson bar forward to get us going. As we leave Suchville Station, we pass by the Suchville Village and the Phil West Barn that holds many of the engines and rolling stock. Then head for the steam plant to go around the East Meadow Loop. Here we catch a glimpse of the Disney barn in the park area. We go forward, running parallel to Zoo Drive and several other tracks. We approach the main public station, and then we'll go through the Nelson Tunnel. This is one of the 3 tunnels built by the LALS members along the 1.5 miles of mainline track. As we ride along, the engineer occasionally reaches over to push a switch that allows the trains to move to another track. There are about 80 switches overall, many electrically operated like this one. These were all built by some of the LALS members, using the same techniques used by full-size railroads. This lower route runs along the park picnic area and goes over the Stutson Crossing. We're passing under the O'Brien Moore Bridge to go around the West End Meadow by way of the Smith Valley Loop. This grassy area to the left is well used for camping by the members and visiting guests during the big train meets in May and October. The alternative to the route along the park fence is the main line that goes through the woods past the Puritan Junction. This is an 800-foot stretch that runs parallel to the return track. Many times you get to pass by returning trains in this area. This track also leads to one of the jewels of the main line, the 216-foot steel truss O'Brien Moore Bridge, located at the west end of the track. This bridge contains 16 tons of steel, and the main truss is 68 feet long. LALS members built the center section off-site. It was then transported to Griffith Park by truck and lifted onto the concrete piers by a large crane. Look at the switch signal on the right. See if you can tell which track the train will be taking. We're now heading back east through the woods. This area has many animals, which aren't usually visible during the daylight hours. But at night, deer, porcupine, and yes, even skunk can be seen close to the tracks if traffic is light. At this point, we again can take our pick of routes. The southern route goes through the Epic Tunnel and past the Sherwood Logging Village. This area also goes onto the mountain track.